Hello and good morning, welcome, good afternoon, whatever time it is. Well, Diablo Immortal and the developers over there did exactly what I love, and that is get in touch with the community. We do it here on the channel a lot, and they have just done it as well via their blog, a little Diablo Immortal developer question and answer series. I like this because, well, they're listening to the community and answering whatever we want to know. So let's see exactly what they have in store. I'm going to go through this, and just so you know, I have not yet looked at this myself. So we're kind of at this together, which I like. Well met, adventurers. Welcome to our official Diablo Immortal question and answer series. Once a month, the dev team will select a handful of burning questions from the community to respond to. Both the question and answer will be posted below. We hope for this series to not only be educational, but provide an additional level of transparency between the development team and players. Love this. Like I said, this is the kind of stuff that I like to do on the channel, in the comments and kind of reacting to that stuff. So they're doing it as well. Maybe they got the idea from me. It's a good idea. So let's get into their first question. I really like some of the recent updates, such as set crafting. Will there be any future updates? Well, we know there's going to be future updates. That's kind of a broad question, but we plan to continue our regular content update cadence for roughly 2 updates a month. With regards to changes as set item crafting, we're planning to further improve the set item collecting experience in the next major content update on December 14th. That's 14 days away, guys. 14 days until that date. So very cool. Nothing that we didn't already know there, basically. The next question. I was busy working for a while and did not play much. And now most of the players on my server are Hell 5 level, while I'm still on Hell 3. It's really hard to find a dungeon party. Does Diablo Immortal team have any plans to make this easier? Good question there, actually, because obviously you have that progression so you can get caught up quickly, but sometimes it's just not quick enough. We're working on additional changes that will be added to the Diablo Immortal in the coming months. These changes will make catching up in the rest of the server easier. Wow. This includes increasing the experience boost if you're significantly behind server Paragon level and exploring ways for players who are behind to raise their combat rating by increasing the rate at which they receive legendary and set items. Oh, wow. In Immortal's current form, there's a situation where a player can catch up in experience, but their combat rating is still too low to participate in various activities. Another way we're improving player experience is through server merges, of course. We've released 2 waves of server merges and we'll continue to monitor server populations and player behavior to scope out additional server merges. All right, so it seems like they're going to even further boost people who are behind. More legendary gems and stuff. Okay. I like that people are going to be able to catch up and get there, but it's like rewarding people for not playing. So double-edged sword there, but at the same time, it's going to help people get back into the game. And I mean, let's be honest. As I sit right now, I haven't logged into Diablo Immortal today, and I only logged in the morning yesterday. So I'm probably on about 24 hours without logging into Diablo Immortal. And for me, a creator of the game, that's a lot of time, right? Nothing I can't catch up on quickly, but it's a lot of time. And there are people that are much more behind than I. I have friends that are still Paragon level 100. It's going to take them a long time to catch up if they decide to pick up the game again. When can I change my character's appearance? And when will we be able to hide our character's helmet? All right, so I saw the hide helmet feature in Undecember. When I was playing Undecember, there was a nice feature because if you had your character, beautiful face, hair, well, just gorgeous. You may want to see the face. You could hide the helmet. Let's see if that's going to be happening. We're planning to release a feature for facial recustomization, our next major content update on the 14th. We've heard the call for the ability to hide your character's helmet and fully understand the desire to see more of your character's face. We're already in the thick of production on this feature's implementation, so stay tuned. All right, so we should be able to see faces of our characters soon. I don't care about that much. It's not a big deal, but hey, it's nice to have those features. And as it sits now, so for me, I wanted my name inside of the game, Echo Gaming. As soon as it came out, I grabbed the name. I didn't even waste time to customize my character's face or anything. I just chose default, which is fine. Like we just said, they're always behind a helmet, right? But when I class changed, I went from the barbarian to the wizard. I had a new face, right? I was able to then take my time. I had my character's name. I changed the face. Currently, that's the only way to do it. It seems that there's going to be another way, which is cool. When can we have a new zone? I want to farm somewhere new. See, these are huge, though. Creating new zones is not like... It's a big deal to bring a new zone to the game. Let's see what they're saying. You're in luck. Our next major update will introduce a new zone. Storm Point, that will expand the story of Diablo Immortal, will introduce a new quest line. The new zone will provide players with more farming opportunities, bounties, and unique zone-wide events. Okay. If they're bringing a new zone, that kind of confirms to me that they're going to also be bringing that new class that we spoke of. We talked about the new character class, the Blood Knight. Nothing has been confirmed yet by Blizzard. We saw some stuff from the data mine. If they're bringing a new zone, I would have to bet that they're also going to be bringing a new character. The Blood Knight. I think that's about as official as we're going to see right now that it is coming. But again, that's just a guess. All right, next thing. Every time I try to find parties for a Heliquary boss raid, I need to wait for each boss to gather enough people. Why is this? So this is a little annoying. So I get together with my 4 warband mates and then 4 other people from the clan or whatever. We run a Heliquary raid. When it's over, we want to run another one, but we have to exit the raid and reform it all again. It is a little wonky, to be honest, especially not for maybe the warband people that you just could easily invite, but for the other people that maybe there's some randoms, maybe someone else invited and suggested an invite. So it can get weird. I wonder if we're gonna be able to keep that party together and then just move on to a next boss. Let's find out. We found that many players like to fight all the Heliquary bosses at once. In the upcoming major content update on December 14th, it will be possible to change the raid target boss without exiting the raid, making it easy for adventurers to challenge different bosses in succession. That is the end of the article. And guys, lots of great changes. I mean, there is nothing negative that we read there. Every single thing that they mentioned was positive for the game. There's nothing about monetizing it in a different way that's going to make people have to spend more money. These are all changes coming to the game that make it better for all players, for our whales, our mid spenders, and our free-to-play players. We are all going to have a better time inside of the game. I'm happy about the new zone too. The problem with new zones are you get bored of a zone quick, right? Like a new dungeon comes, great, I'm gonna run it 10 times and then I'm not gonna really run it anymore unless if it has the gear that I want, or unless if it's one that I can run through quickly and be really efficient with. It's gonna be the same with the zones. Now, I'm excited about a new zone for sure. Definitely not complaining. I think that's great. I think that all these changes are great. And I think that this whole Q&A was really nice because they gave us information that I wasn't even thinking about or I wasn't even trying to find. So good job here, Diablo Immortal, with these updates. Keep them coming. I'm going to keep reviewing them with everyone here in the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you sub and ring the bell, and I'll see you tomorrow.